Interest rates are at a 1-year low. What should you do? Buyers, sellers, and homeowners who have recently bought their properties. So let's get first to the easiest one. The homeowners that recently bought their properties. Those that have bought their homes in the 7% or 8% interest rate, first thing, run to refinance and get the lower rate locked in no matter what. But here are a few do's and don'ts. Number one, please do not pay down or bring any points into play, because this is not the lowest interest rate that you are going to get. First of all, you are not going to see the 2% that we saw during COVID. That was artificial, that was an emergency, and that's what caused that interest rate to be 2%. But they are going to be down at a fairly reasonable clip, and wait for that before you can do anything aggressive. At this point in time, I think these rates are just going down, and anything that you do by refinancing without paying the costs is going to help you. That's number one. Now, the next play is sellers. A lot of home sellers are currently stuck in their home. And what I mean by stuck, they want to upgrade, they want to sell their current home, they want to get into their dream home, all of that, right? The problem is, a lot of those home buyers, owners that got their 30-year fixed at 2.5% or 2%, at 6%, their interest rate does not allow them to buy much by selling their current home. So a lot of people at this point are completely locked in. And that locked in phenomenon is what is causing the inventory to be so low. People are not selling, they are not moving, and because if they move, their payment doubles. Who wants to double their payment once they have something stuck? So that's for the sellers. Now, there are some situations though. There are some home owners that paid peak value, way more emotional, because they could afford a lot more because of the 2%. So they are underwater. Even those people are stuck. Like if you paid $3 million for a home here in the Bay Area during the COVID peak, and now it is 2.2 or 2.5, you lost 20% or 30% of the value. That's the second locked in client that you are going to see that cannot move. They think that, oh, I don't want to sell the home that I bought for $3 million for $2.5 million. It's going to make me look pathetic, right? So that's the second thing. Now, for the other thing for sellers, do not think that you are going to realize the price that people that sold when it was the COVID peak at the 2% interest rate and everybody wanted to get into their home. You're not going to get that top price even now. So remember, the home affordability number that everybody is talking about these days, that's in the news, that's on the politicians' mind, and that's on every home buyer and seller's mind. Home affordability is not going to get easier because it's governed by the purchase price, it's calculated by the income that comes into play, and it's the interest rate. Interest rate and other expenses. So like just now, insurance has also suddenly pushed its head up, or ugly head up, in terms of insurance pricing these days. So those are the factors that will come into play when we are talking about the affordability equation. And prices, who wants the prices to go down? Yes, the buyers want the prices to go down, but the sellers, they don't want to see even anything lower than what's sold in their neighborhood. Very few people will ever want to do that, and that's the problem. Incomes, they are strong, and that is what is holding Bay Area's housing market to where it is doing. It's keeping the income going because of the high income, you are seeing people being able to afford all the $5 million and $10 million mansions around here in the Bay Area. But even though this interest goes down a little bit, what it will do is, for the current sellers that want to get into the market, they are going to get good traffic. If they price it right, not the total high, they will get good number of showings, and then maybe they might realize a slightly higher price, or a little bit more than what the market is currently dictating. So that's for the sellers. Now for the buyers, you must go in by design. What I mean by design? So I've spoke about the affordability piece earlier. It's a function of the price of the property, the income, the interest rate, or a collection of the expenses including the interest rate. It could be property taxes, it could be insurance, it could be HOA, it could be interest that you're paying. So it's a function of all of those. Focus on this design. Even if the interest rate drops a little bit more, don't just jump on the highest level of price, because you don't know if we are going to see the prices go up at this point, interest rates go up, and then again the home values start going down. We are also in a big immigration issue going on just now, and we need to be cognizant of how the market is playing. So if you like this video, please hit subscribe, share it with friends, buyers, sellers, homeowners that need this advice, and happy to help you with anything that needs deep expertise in all of these factors combined. Thanks for watching. See you on my next one. Bye.